Okay, so maybe you're a support leader, right?
Yeah.
And you're feeling, well, kind of overwhelmed, buried under tickets, maybe struggling to scale or thinking about needing broader coverage. A lot of leaders look at outsourcing, BPO. But the big question, the real question is, how do you actually start a successful BPO relationship? Today, we're doing a deep dive into building that BPO partnership, something that truly elevates your customer experience, not, just cuts costs.
Yeah, and what's really interesting here is that BPOs can be strategic partners, like a real extension of your team. But, and this is the key part, only if you approach it the right way from, well, day one.
Okay, let's unpack that. How do you even know if outsourcing is the right move? And what are the sort of common timing mistakes people make?
Well, you should look for signs, right? Like, is your ticket volume just overwhelming? Do you need 200/7 coverage, or maybe multilingual support you just can't handle in-house? Or maybe your team's just bogged down by those really low complexity or repetitive tasks.
Right.
But that brings up a really important question. Are you being proactive here, or are you just reacting to a crisis? Because outsourcing too early, without clear internal workflows, that's messy. Or doing it too late when your team's already drowning. That often creates, frankly, more problems than it solves. You're rushing the setup.
Outsourcing your own chaos. I like that. It sounds like getting the win right is maybe half the battle.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's say you've decided the timing is right. How do you find the right BPO partner? Not just, any DPO.
It really has to start with crystal clear internal clarity. What exactly do you need? Get really specific about channels, hours, performance indicators. Like, what CSAT score is non-negotiable? What about QA? Then definitely leverage your trusted networks. Ask around for referrals, people you trust. And when you're actually assessing vendors, use objective criteria. And I'd really emphasize cultural alignment. Does their way of working fit with yours?
Okay, cultural alignment. That makes sense.
Yeah, and industry experience, scalability. Don't just look at the price tag first. Seriously. A mismatch here is way more expensive down the line.
Right. But what about those crucial steps like negotiation and actually signing the contract? How do you make sure it's a win-win and something that's built to last?
The contract. Yeah, super important. First, you need to understand the different pricing models. Like, are you paying per FTE that's full-time equivalent? Basically paying for dedicated agents.
Right.
Or is it per ticket or per interaction? Because, the model you choose really influences how the partner behaves. Per ticket might push speed over quality, for instance.
That's a good point.
So you want to negotiate the structure of the deal, not just the headline rate. Maybe look at flexible volume tiers or incentives based on the KPIs you care about, like customer SAT scores. Your contract, it's basically your operational safety net, right? So make sure it's got clear scope, solid service level agreements. Those SLAs are critical benchmarks, detail who's responsible for training, and definitely include clear exit clauses. You need that protection for your brand if they don't work out.
Makes sense. So the deal is done, the contract signed. What then? How do you actually set up your new BPO partner for success right from the start? Make sure the quality is there, the brand voice is consistent.
Yeah, this is where your internal readiness is just paramount. You absolutely cannot outsource the success of the onboarding. Don't even try.
Right.
You need to lead that knowledge transfer. Teach them not just the processes, the how-to, but teach them your unique brand voice, the tone, the why behind it all. Make them feel like part of your team. That's crucial.
Okay.
And then you need robust operational infrastructure, like consistent tool access for their team sounds basic, but it trips people up. Share performance reporting, make sure you're looking at the same metrics like CSAT, QA scores, and set up regular communication rhythms, weekly syncs, maybe monthly reviews. You have to foster collaboration and stop those silos from forming. That's how you really drive the outcomes you want.
Wow. Okay, so we've basically walked through the whole journey from figuring out if it's the right time to finding the partner, negotiating the deal, and then actually setting them up for success. It seems like a truly successful BPO relationship. It isn't really about luck or even just budget. It's about leadership, your leadership.
Exactly. It's really not about just managing vendors at arm's length. It's about strategically building a powerful, seamless extension of your own internal team, amplifying what you can do.
Well said. And to help you put all these insights into action, maybe build your own strategic approach to these BPO partnerships. You can find more details about the Strategic BPO Playbook right there in the caption.